Hello, hello. You just divine, justifiedly divine, conscious manifestors, creators. This life is so beautiful. I'm kind of flabbergasted a lot of the times these last couple weeks at how truly profound and flabbergasted. Like I said, the words aren't even there. I guess I am here for a daily down upload. Once again, I don't have a writing for you today, so we are just doing a free flow. Allow me to fucking do this so that maybe I won't be bouncing around with the phone so much. Able to focus a little bit more. Yeah, so routines, morning routines, personal routines, spiritual routines, tying back into, I think, my last daily down upload of really needing to take time for our personal protections, and our spiritual hygiene, emotional, energetic hygiene as well. And like, we all have different tools and skills that we can pull from on our beautiful esoteric tool belt that we get to build for ourselves as we continue to gain more awareness of who we are, the true endless potential of what we are, the purpose. And we got this tool belt of beautiful ways to help just recenter and reconnect to yourself. So my thing recently, these last few mornings, and it's been developed, I've been slowly tuning it, and the more you do it, the more you fine tune it. So it's keep working it. It doesn't work unless you work it, as they say in some circles. But anyways, I had been integrating a lot of my here's a sorry ADHD. Sometimes you just gotta derail in order to cast a spell. You see, we casting every day. Either way, I might say that is magnificent when you use your abracadabra magic. Your words create worlds, so use that wisely. Beautiful human beings of the HUE spectrum, queens and kings, you are magnificent. Anyways, back to the morning rituals and things of that nature. Every day I start my day with lighting candles and saying thanks, honoring the directions. The medicine wheel is part of my personal spiritual practice, but I pray to the highest good of all and every, and really cast out that love to everybody around me, those closest to me, all the flora and fauna on the earth. And it's starting the day in that space, and then getting my coffee, having a couple of puffs of mama ganja to help my little sativa through my vape pens. Great for my ADHD in the morning. I get outside, I get my headphones on, I have a specific morning playlist. So curate something, be very intentional with what you are installing in your supercomputer, especially first thing in the morning to start your day with. So the gratitudes and the love, start there. Move into figuring out some of that work, like music. Music is an amazing tool and medicine for me. One of my favorite go-tos, alongside the dance and all that jazz, and all that jazz. Anyways, where's it going? So I get my music. I have a very intentional playlist that I've curated recently, and I start with that, and I get out and I move my body, because I have a lot of trauma in my body. I have different things, but I'm healing it. I'm working those things out, and that's the whole point of it, movement therapy. So starting with the gratitudes and stuff, and then going into the music, which is also programming like the affirmations, and then doing that alongside some movement therapy. So I start like just dancing and stretching, whatever feels natural for your body. Just like allow yourself to do that. I like to get a flow prop, you know, something to move with. As you get more warmed up, get a little bit more eccentric with it, and then I move from there right into a like this is, you know, and this is just the last couple of days I've been really fine-tuning this because I gifted a rope dart, so it's kind of heavy on the end, so it's a flow toy. So then I sit there and I flow with that after I get warmed up and get some exercise. So, you know, it's like warm the body up, get a little exercise, get moving, and then just go from there. And I think, I don't know why I need to go so much into that routine. Hopefully, well, I know that in some regards, somewhere out there, me talking about these things, since they are tend to be a channeled message, I don't know exactly where they're going to go or what's going to come through in these moments, but I do know that it all has purpose. And so as we continue to like refine these pillars of self, and like I like to think of the 4 pillars of the medicine wheel. You know, you enter through the east, and that's like the water, the east, the birth, the infancy, and then the south is the like adolescence and the earth, and the, you know, and then like the west and the air, and adulthood, and north, and the fire, and the elders. But as you integrate your pillars of self, a good friend of mine recently recommended solidifying your animal totems, 2 different pillars of yourself, and you know what each one represents a different aspect of those things. So the water for me, you know, like I'm not, we'll get into that another time. I think that's meant for another time, but you know, just find your practice, find what's right for you. Just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be encouraging for anybody. I might know. I don't know. Welcome to the new editions of today's daily down upload, where apparently I just ramble, and hopefully you guys get a little something out of there. Yeah. I think I might just leave this one here. I love you all. Until next time, may you continue to shift and unwind and realize that we already figured out the puzzle up here, and your higher self knows, you know, is holding in that healed space, and we're integrating. So enjoy that now space, always and forever. Love you, beautiful beings. Until next time, bye-bye.